don't know if Suzanne does, though. I don't. It's sort of a universal truth that we're all attracted to people who are just completely nuts. I don't know that you are.
Yeah, I don't think I am.
You just count on people being attracted to you.
I might be the nut.
Yeah, you're the nut in a relationship.
Yeah.
But it's sort of a universal truth that there's something.
You mean like the bad boy thing or the person?
No, not the bad boy necessarily. It's like people. All right, the Scientific American article describes them as having dark personality traits.
Oh, okay.
Washington University in St. Louis, a couple of researchers there were interested in looking at the relationship between physical attractiveness and people's tendencies towards narcissism, psychopathy, and Machiavellism. And they called these traits the dark triad. And if they are associated...
You just described my last three partners.
Uh-huh. They were interested in seeing if somehow these people, if there's a greater ability to successfully enhance their physical appearance. Now, this is where I think there's a problem, because I don't think what they did was they did this whole thing. They lined up a bunch of students. They took pictures of them dressed the way they would dress when they're going out in the world, wanting to look attractive. And then they made them dress down. They put on gray sweatpants and a T-shirt. Women had to remove makeup, long hair. They were told to pull it back in a ponytail, and then they were photographed in this more natural state. And so they found that the difference between the way people rated them, of course, people found them more attractive when they were all vamped out and that sort of thing. But they also had a formula by which they rated these students according to their own personal judgment of themselves, but they also interviewed people who know these people, and they rated them on a scale of the dark triad traits to see if they were nutty. And they found that the people judging their appearances found the nutty ones, the ones who rated higher in the nutty qualities, also rated higher in attractiveness when they were dressed up. When they were not dressed up,
Same.
There was no real difference. Okay. So what they're saying is nutty people know how to dress better, is essentially what they're saying.
No, but
I don't think that's it at all.
No, I don't think it's it. If you think of the three, what is it? Narcissism, Machiavellism, and what's the other one?
Sociopathy.
The reason that is why people are attracted to them, because in order to have those three qualities, you have to have strong charisma. You have to have a way of knowing how to talk to people. That's why they find them more attractive.
Well, I think that's true. But these people are being judged in terms of physical attractiveness.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Like...
No, but they are
eating
nuts.
tampons in a corner while knitting I don't know.
Well, no, those are not traits we find attractive.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These traits are not nutty traits.
No, they are nutty traits.
No, they are, but they're not nuts. Those people do very well in the world. Narcissists run the world.
Narcissists can do very well, but it is a
charisma.
It's not. It's when you are called a narcissist, that's not a compliment.
No, I get it.
You might do well with that.
But what I'm saying is, we are attracted to narcissists because they are charismatic. They know exactly what to say to us to get us to pay attention to them. They know what they can push your buttons. That's the traits of those things. Sociopathic, that's the same thing. So that's why we're attracted to them.
Well, but as I've said, they're not judging by this. They pulled their basis purely from photographs, and they found that the people who rated higher in those traits, those psychological traits, also were rated as more attractive. And so these people are not going on charisma or behavior. They're going purely on a physical thing. So somehow they had a physical appeal, a physical advantage as well. And they're saying that they somehow they manage to, they know how to project attractiveness.
And this study was done at
physically.
the Washington University in St. Louis?
Yes.
Yeah, I question the study.
Yeah, but it's also, there's some other place I've never heard of, a bunch of German ones. I think my problem with this also is that the most psychotic hot person I knew was always wearing like jeans, t-shirts, and had her hair in a ponytail. But she was by far the one of the wackiest people I know, who really managed to turn on, like, get everybody.
Were you attracted to her?
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
what I just said. But it's so, and that wasn't based on some kind of, there's some kind of, I think that some of us definitely have crazy dar. And we're picking up on that.
Not dark.
And you're either really drawn to that or you're not.
Yeah.
Because I tend to not at all be attracted to narcissists.
I've only been
Narcissists
attracted to
work
one,
my very last
really, that I can recall that I really made an effort toward. Truly, the rest of them are very introverted and generally very kind people, except for one. And that's 7 years I'll never get back.
Let's go to the phones. Trucker Patty, you're on the Frank DeCARO Show. We're talking about hot, crazy people.
Hello, ladies. Yeah, hot, crazy people. That's talking about Suzanne. No, anyway, what I was going to say is, I can agree with both of you, because the best sex I ever had in my life was with somebody who was really nutty, crazy, and totally uninhibited in bed. But I think a lot of it depends on their brand of crazy, because early in my dating life, I dated narcissists because they were pretty. And they were the worst lays you could possibly have, because all they could think about was pleasing themselves. Whereas if you get somebody who's just a wackadoodle, doesn't give a shit about anything, they're the ones who are the most uninhibited in bed, are the most fun. And they generally do not dress the best. So I think a lot of it depends on what kind of crazy we're talking about. If it's narcissist crazy, well, they may be the best to look at, but I can guarantee you they're not going to be the best in bed. If it's just Looney Tunes, going through life not caring about anything, dressing in T-shirts, jeans, and a ponytail or whatever, those are going to be the fun ones in bed.
I prefer
Very
a
possibly.
sociopath in bed.
Thanks, Trucker Patty.
I want to be lied to and possibly killed.
You get somebody who's bipolar on the right end of the spectrum.
Oh, my God.
You
that
catch
is
them on
fun
the right
as
wave.
shit.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Surf that. That's
I almost
madness.
got killed by a bipolar on the right end of the bipolar, driving about 120 miles through the
I'm
Malibu
not talking about
mountains.
going for drives with them.
Well, I did, because I didn't know she was on the happy side of the manic depressive side.
I can pick up on that like crazy. I'm really
just
good
think
at.
they're being, perky.
That's because I can't handle being around manic people, even because it makes me so nervous. Mary in California, you're on the Frank DeCARO Show with Suzanne Westenhoefer.
Hi, I just want to put one thing out there. Women are attracted to courage. And people think it's because it's bad. But it's because it's
Courage.
That's just, everybody argues with me on that. But it's the old attracted to uniform, attracted to people who will stand for political ideals. It's courage.
Oh, I'm attracted to that. Yeah, I do like that. That's true. That is one of my things.
I'm not so much.
You don't like a uniform?
I hate a uniform.
Prison uniform?
Yeah, I know, but
No.
it was a symbol of courage.
Yeah,
I like
guess,
I
for
like
me,
a uniform.
Yeah, for me, I find that's not like I like some degree of self-confidence. The courage, I don't really. Yeah.
Oh, I can't even go out on Halloween because of all the lesbians dressed as cops.
Thanks, Mary. Yeah,
It's like, brrr.
I mean, I know people who are self-confident also can be quite successful, but we're talking about crazy people.
Well, all right, well, we're
And
getting
we're
off
all
it for
attracted to
1
crazy
second. What
people.
is the number one thing Doria Biddle is attracted to if you find yourself wanting to talk to someone? A woman that you
Brilliance.
find. Yeah, intelligence.
Yeah, no, but brilliance.
Wait, brilliant, like
Like
genius.
somebody who's really brilliant, I'm a swoon.
But they're like usually half crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. And look, we're back.
Chuck in Atlanta, you're on the Frank DeCARO Show with Suzanne Westenhoefer.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies. Well,
Hi.
I'm the type of person that I'm the stable one, and everyone else is crazy. It's totally true that opposites attract. I mean, I empathize with your other situation where I had an ex that tried to kill me, and yeah, and so I had to leave town, and I, basically went to the middle of the America where no one would find me, so that person
Also known as the Midwest.
Yes, hello. And, I work in risk, and I work in fraud. Of course, I dated somebody who stole my identity. So it's completely, because I'm the stable one, and I want to find somebody that's risky, because I don't take a lot of risks. I have a really good job. I end up finding somebody who's, completely unstable in their job. So, but if
You gotta just take a little bit of it, just a little bit of risky. You don't have to go to the person
Well,
who's.
the problem is it builds. It's not like the first time you meet them, they're saying, "Hey, let's jump off this building." The first time you meet them,
there's always red flags.
Yeah,
and you always ignore them.
some red flags aren't.
Like, this is the third time I've declared bankruptcy, but I'd love to take you to dinner.
Oh,
I know.
that is so obvious.
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks,
Bye,
Chuck.
Hannah.
Yeah, I mean, I wish it were that easy, but it
often
isn't always. Brian in Rochester, you're on the Frank DeCARO Show with Suzanne Westenhoefer. Hi, Brian.
Hey, ladies. This topic of crazy sex is hot sex. I think, I think anyone at any point, anyone over the age of 12 who has a history definitely knows that feeling when you first meet somebody, and it's a certain kind of energy that kicks in. And it's almost like, you get that instant kind of, it's like an adrenaline high. And then you realize, you're like, oh no, you're fucking nuts.
And hopefully you figure it out quickly.
Yeah.
Just have some sex and then figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I've had, I'm 43 now. My partner and I are married. We've been together for, almost 10 years. But, when I lived in New York City and I was single, God, you couldn't swing a dead cat without meeting some nut job who, so I definitely have those experiences. But the thing you have to realize at some point is, what it is about you that, you're being attracted to these kinds of people, and then, moving on from that need, I guess.
Freud
Absolutely.
would say it answers our id. You know what I mean? It's like the things we're not allowed to do. So, but we're being, quote unquote, forced into them by the other person's crazy.
I think with me, it's because it's very familiar and comfortable.
It is.
I feel cozy. I feel cozy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I grew up in a house with tons of, mental illness, suicide attempts, alcoholism, the whole thing. So, that becomes somehow you equate that with love and affection and faith.
Is your last name Biddle, Brian?
No, but we might have had some of the psychic connection.
Yeah.
So, you equate that with a sense of safety until you realize it's like, oh, no, wait a minute, you've been awake for 4 days. Maybe there's something going on here.
Exactly. And it's not even chemically induced. That's when it's really scary. Anyway, Thanks so much, Brian.
All right,
Take care.
Have a great day.
Bye. Barney in Michigan, you're on the Frank DeCARO Show with Suzanne Westenhoefer.
Hi, Doria. Hi, Suzanne. How are you?
Hi. Great.
Hi. Listen, I just wanted to tell you guys that the human race, the human animal is the single most fucked up thing on the surface of the planet. Always is, always was, always will be. And it just goes to show you, and I've experienced it, and we're such hopelessly visual creatures. In the history of our race, people have literally gotten away with murder, and they they can, and it repeatedly happens, it will continue to happen. If they are physically attractive, what's considered physically attractive, they will continue to get away with murder and these people can do the most psychotic stuff, and they waste to every step of their lives, and there will still be people who will think they're attractive and will still go for them, and that is one of the greatest failings of the human animal, is that we are slaves to our eyes in way too many ways. You guys know what I mean?
But
Well,
it's
I
not
think
just
men definitely, women not so much.
Wait, and here's what I was going to say about that. Women maybe not slave to eyes, but look at all the serial killers who get all the marriage proposals from women and groupies writing into them, and that's not necessarily about looks.
No.
That's about crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Barney. We'll talk about this more and other crazy things, maybe more Amish
Crazy
people,
sex.
probably not.
Crazy Amish mafia sex.
Yes, here on the Frank DeCARO Show on Sirius XM LQ 108. Welcome back to the Frank DeCARO Show. I'm Doria Biddle, live in Los Angeles, where Suzanne Westenhoefer is trying to bribe me with candy corn.
I don't understand how a person doesn't like candy corn, especially the chocolate kind, the Indian corn.
Oh, my God. Mr. Greg from the House of Greg is in New York City with Donnie Drinkwater, our intern. They're taking your phone calls at 866-305-6887.
I'm not taking any phone calls.
Okay, don't
I'm too
call
busy
him
Christmas shopping for Frank.
Don't interrupt Greg's Christmas shopping.
I'm on the Under Armour website now. I can't get anything his size.
Do not call 866-305-6887.
Don't buy anything from them.
Who?
Don't buy Under Armour stuff.
What's
Why?
Under Armour?
It's a sponsor of a certain volleyball player.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit, really?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm just telling you now.
Well, I'm kind of screwed because half of the clothing...
Nike, it's all about Nike.
It is, but they're too expensive right now.
Oh, my God.
For
Did they
running
go
gear.
on like...
For running
Pardon
gear,
me?
they're expensive. I'm looking for
all
stuff.
right.
I got to run a race, and it's going to be fucking cold this weekend, so I got to buy some shit.
You
All
don't
right.
have to run a race.
Yes, I
You don't
do.
have to buy some shit. I'm sure you have stuff laying around the house.
I do.
Let's talk to the wife, shall we?
Oh,
Let's go
please.
to the wife, shall we?
Let's not. Oh, please. No, I don't have to. It's my last race to qualify for the marathon next year, so I got to get this one in. One more.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what any of this means.
Here.
It's,
Running when nobody's chasing you.
it's athleticism without violence. You wouldn't understand
it
it.
should be athleticism on the television.
No, it's actually fun to do this. You know why? Because
Yeah,
a lot
you
of
get to run.
You get to run around in circles, and you get free T-shirts. But a lot of the people in the office run, so it's good to run against them. And they think
Yeah.
that just because you smoke way too much, that you're so slow, and there's no way you can beat
Oh,
them.
are you still smoking?
Yes, I am. But the best part
I'm so
is,
happy for you.
thank you. No, but the best part is when you beat them, and they can't understand how you beat them, and I just say, "Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Human
I'm
growth hormone.
better than you. What's up?"
Are you using performance-enhancing drugs, Mr.
No,
Gray?
I'm all natural.
I would like for you to pee in this cup, please.
Yes.
And I'll know if it's Pippa's pee.
Pippa
Drug
doesn't-
test.
Pippa doesn't pee. I'll get Oscar's pee. The other cat.
Peas? What do you mean?
She squats. That's a little too hard to get the pee from her. Why are we talking about piss? Anyway, can we get back to the show, please? I need to finish my shopping.
All right. 866-305-6887
Dory
is
will
the
take the
number
call.
not to call because Mr. Gregg is busy doing his Christmas shopping while we're on the air.
call. I can multitask.
He can multitask. And we do have an intern. He can answer phones, can't he? Unless you send him off on a coffee run. Do you know, they have a Starbucks machine now in the New York studio.
Come on,
Can
we
you
don't even have
believe that?
parking.
We have water and Red Bull.
I'd rather
And it's
have
not
Red
even
Bull.
ours. I think we're stealing it.
Do you
But-
see Red Bull in front of me?
No, I don't have water.
No, it's ours. It's serious.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got.
Why are we living like the poor, sad, pathetic cousins of Sirius in New York?
in
I
New
know-
York.
I know
because
why.
Because they're New Yorkers and they look down their noses at Los
No.
Angeles. And we just want everyone to like us.
No, because it's friggin' warm and it's like 30 degrees here. So at least we need some motivation.
Excuse me, we are having rain today. It did stop already, but we had rain all morning for like 2 hours.
I had to drive my car today.
Yes.
It's covered in dirt because I haven't had it out of that garage in probably 3 months.
And I have an actual umbrella in my car right now.
I have an umbrella
in case it starts
right
running.
there. Right there.
Dory has an umbrella and some sort of...
And a raincoat.
Some sort of rain slicker. Dory has some sort of rain slicker here. I'd love to see you wearing that.
And my rain shoes.
And your rain shoes.
Well, guess what I have?
My loafers and no socks. Yes, what?
Guess what I have? Snow gear. All right, I have boots under my desk because it was friggin' snowing again yesterday, and it was gross. I hate it.
Why don't you put them on and go out to your Starbucks machine
No, I don't.
and make yourself a latte?
No, we don't get lattes. We do get hot cocoa, but I don't go there anymore. I just send the intern to Coffee Bean a few blocks away.
Oh, so you can do it and I can't?
Oh, I'll send my... Oh, I don't have an intern.
I'm kind of like your intern. I did ask you if you wanted
She
a
asked
scone.
me if I wanted a scone this morning. But I figured by the time you got here, it's the third hour of the show. And
Well, I wasn't going to leave at 8
breakfast is
o'clock and
over
sit
at
out
10.
front.
I wasn't going to ask you to do that.
I
I'm
was
just
going
saying
to
that's
stop
why
by
I said
Coffee
no.
Bean and get you a nice scone or maybe a muffin. And I was trying to be nice. And this is how Doria answers. No. That's her text.
That is not.
I am going to look at what it says.
Oh,
No.
my God.
No.
You know what we have for breakfast here? Doria, guess what we have?
What do you have?
Get your favorite? Peppers and eggs.
Oh, no. You're kidding me.
No. Even Donnie's eating the peppers. How good is it, Donnie? Is it good? He's nodding his head. It's wonderful. So, yeah, my mom was very, very nice.
You asked me if I needed anything, and I said, remember, you're coming in at 10. I won't need anything. Thanks, though. That's what I said. I did not say no.
But
There's
she
no
did
no
also
in
mention
there.
that I have a typo in my tweet.
Yes, that was earlier. That was hours earlier. That's not the same.
Oh, yeah, you did say thanks,
conversation.
though. I didn't see that part.
See? I am not a rude person.
Okay. You're kind of, yeah, but you're not rude, but you're churlish with me.
I'm a churlish person.
Yes, and occasionally a little curmudgeon-y.
Occasionally?
My occasional curmudgeon-y friend, Doria.
That's why when you, Suzanne posted on her Twitter feed that that people need to invite people who are spending Christmas alone to their homes. And then she said, we just did that. And so I noticed on your Facebook where you,
I used there, T-H-E-I-R, instead of there,
well, I'm not even going there. I noticed on your Facebook underneath, people thought that you meant that you had invited me to Christmas, which is what do people think? I mean, I get it. With this person, it's against her wishes that she's spending Christmas alone.
Yes.
But for me, I won't be alone. I'll go to a movie with somebody.
Yes, and we will go
Usually
to
the
a
sheriff
different
and I
movie
go to
than
a
you
movie.
because we don't want your non-Christmassy attitude.
Well, I won't be going to see a movie that has Santa in it, so you'll be safe. But yeah, I mean, I don't. Christmas. If you're spending Christmas alone against your wishes, then that is sad. But if you're spending Christmas alone because
you want
hate
to,
Christmas, then
like Doria, the only human being on the planet who wants to spend Christmas alone.
That's not true. We need to break right now, so we'll return
Fine.
for a very quick little goodbye with Suzanne Westenhoefer here on the Frank DeCARO Show on Sirius XM LQ 108.
From the SiriusXM studios in New York City, a special town hall event in front of a live subscriber audience with legendary Emmy-winning actress Betty White. Betty White! From the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
I have to get back to the studio.
To the Golden Girls.
As we say in St. Ola, crapola in a box.
And Hot in Cleveland.
These tracksuits don't bedazzle themselves.
A SiriusXM town hall with Hollywood's favorite grandma, Betty White. Hosted by the legendary Regis Philbin. Hear replays throughout the week on SiriusXM Stars 107. And anytime with SiriusXM On Demand.
iPhone users, introducing Free Prints from Photo Affections, the new free iPhone app that lets you get all those great photos off your phone and into your hands in just days. Free Prints lets you print up to 1,000 4x6 photos a year absolutely free. All you pay is a small shipping and handling charge. It's easy. Just select the photos you want to print on your iPhone, Facebook, or Instagram, then choose the sizes and quantities, and you're done. Get the Free Prints app from the App Store now by typing in Free Prints, one word, or go to freeprintsnow.com. That's freeprintsnow.com.
Tired of paying full price for a hotel room? I'm Bob Diener, president of GetARoom.com, and I've got lots of deals for you. Like $149 a night on most nights at the New York Americana Hotel. Deluxe suites on the Las Vegas Strip from $75 a night. 50% off the Metropolitan Resort in Orlando. Lots more. Book early for your best deal. Check us out online, and then call us. We have lower rates in our call center than you can find anywhere online. GetARoom.com.
Did you know that if you're a woman over 40, you need to work out at least an hour a day just to maintain your current weight? That's ridiculous. I'm Steve Bostic, president of Right Size Smoothies. Call today and try my weight loss smoothies free for 2 full weeks. I guarantee you'll see the weight fall right off. Ask about free shipping. Call 1-800-422-1271. The first 100 callers get a free 2-week weight loss trial plus a blender bottle absolutely free. Call 1-800-422-1271. 1-800-422-1271.
Welcome back to the Frank DeCARO Show. I'm Doria Biddle, filling in for Frank DeCARO, who's off doing jury duty.
I love jury duty.
I do too.
Hey, can I plug a show I have coming up?
Westenhoefer speaking right now. Yes,
okay.
Plug a show.
December 7th, Spokane, Washington. Go on Facebook or SuzanneW.com to find the details. Because I rarely get over to that side of Washington State, and I love it. It's actually so beautiful. But I probably won't get there again for another 3 or 4 years, so if you're in that side of the world, Spokane, Washington, or what's the other state over there, Montana, come on over.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
If
going to
you're
do
in
jokes,
Montana,
honey. It's not about
Arkansas or Washington.
No, Arkansas is far down. I know that one. If you're in eastern Washington or western Montana or northern Idaho and you want to see my show,
Southern Canada.
Yeah, or southern Canada, I will be in Spokane, Washington. December 7th. And all the information is at SuzanneW.com or on my freaking Facebook.
Go see her and then go harass her after the show. She
People
loves
do.
it when listeners come up and chat
And they
with
come
her.
up and they go, "Are you sure you're not dating Doria? Because you guys fight like as if you've been together for years."
And you say, "I'm pretty sure."
No. I say, "Of course we're together." I said, "My God, why would I get up in the morning and go do a radio show with a woman I didn't care about?"
Well, don't tell your girlfriend that. Because
she
could beat the crap out of me.
Yeah, she could. She's a little bit tall.
She could squash me.
She's
like
a tall
bug.
girl.
Yeah. But Suzanne will be with me tomorrow here in the studio because Frank will be doing jury duty again tomorrow. As
Oh,
far
and
as
if he
we
does
know.
it, all the next week, I'm here.
And we're going to be talking to a woman tomorrow. We actually booked a guest while Suzanne is here. A woman who...
Something I hate, but I'm open to it.
But I know you're going to have to share your precious time. But I only asked you if this was good because I thought it would be a topic you'd enjoy. It's a lesbian porn entrepreneur who's going to tell us about sex with robots. So
I did